question 5, Honourable Member Mrs Poole-Wilson.
Thank you, Mr President. I'd like to ask the Minister for Health and Social Care what plans he has to bring forward legislation in relation to the rights of same-sex parents.
The Minister to reply.
Thank you, Mr President. The development of policy to inform future legislation that will grant rights for same-sex parents is currently being formed between the Department of Health and Social Care and the Cabinet Office. A public consultation is being planned for early 2021 to inform and develop the policy before scoping the resultant legislation. This is a collaborative work stream between the same departments and also the Central Registry.
Supplementary, Mrs Poole-Wilson.
Thank you, Mr President. I'd like to thank the Minister for his answer. And would he agree with me that changes to enable both parents to be recognised on a child's birth certificate and as having parental responsibility under the Children and Young Persons Act 2001 is an important part of supporting equality in practice? Would he also agree with me, or would he also be able to answer, please, given that I understand there is some complexity in addressing the full extent of all the legislative changes that may be needed, what thought has been given to perhaps bringing forward legislative changes in stages rather than as a full suite in one go? Thank you, Mr President.
Minister to reply.
Thank you, Mr President. I'm happy to agree with the Honourable Member for Council. In fact, I would even go slightly further and say that it's not just important, it's absolutely crucial. It's important that we have that ability for equality, and I'm fully committed, certainly from the DHSC point of view, that we need to move this forward. The Honourable Member for Council is also quite correct, Mr President, that it's not a simple legislative change. It is quite expansive, and that's why it has to be done cross-government, because it involves the Central Registry, the Cabinet Office and DHSC, and that will be assessed, which is why early in the new year we will be going out for public consultation, and from that it may well be decided that the legislative approach is to do it in stages rather than trying to do it in one big bang, because I'm sure, as all honourable members of the court, or certainly most, will agree with me, in the past that hasn't necessarily worked when we've tried to do that, and it's caused more than one.
Please like and subscribe to the Isle of Man TV channel. Thank you.